All right, guys, so this is your class while I'm gone, or whenever you want to hop on YouTube and watch it. So I'm going to do our flow so far that we have learned. And I'm just going to talk you through it while I actually do it. So you can see me do it and you can hear me do it. And I'll try to modify as much as I can. So you can either modify or amp up. So remember to pick an intention when you're practicing. Pick a word or phrase or scripture or something to focus on. And just you continue to repeat that in your head and remind yourself, and just so it keeps your mind off things. So if you want one for this particular class, today I've been feeling like I am at home. So I want you to maybe focus your intention on what makes you feel like you're at home. So because in our home, we're supposed to feel safe, we're supposed to feel comfortable, and just free to be who we want to be because it's our home, right? So there's nothing like going home, and there's nothing like being in your home. I love my home. It's my sanctuary, and so maybe that is your mantra or your intention for this practice. If you don't like that one, pick one for you to focus on. So it's just important to get that intention in your head so that you can get something not just physical out of your practice, but get something spiritual and mental and for your emotions. All right, let's get moving in the spiritual aspect. So we're going to start in child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees can be together or they can be wide. And then reach your arms towards the top of your mat. And let your forehead touch the floor. If you can't do that, again, you can use a pillow or a block or something like that. If you have shoulder issues and you can't reach forward like this, you can always bring your arms to your sides and bring one ear or one cheek to the mat. So either there or here. And take about 5 breaths in your child's pose. Breathing in nice and deep. In and out of your nose. Keep that heat going on the inside of the body. Breathing in and out as deep as you can. After your 5 breaths, you're going to pop up to your hands and your knees, and you're either going to stay on your knees and come into plank, shifting your weight over your shoulders, or you're going to pop up onto your toes for full plank. Dandasana, one line of energy from the back of your head all the way out of your heels. Pull your belly button in, and you're going to stay here for 3 to 5 breaths, whatever you can do. Maybe you drop one knee, maybe you need to drop both knees, or you pop up. Your high plank. After your 3 to 5 breaths, you're going to either lower down and lock into that low plank, tucking the arms into the sides of your body. Remember that gives you your power. Or you're going to come all the way down to the belly, but you're going to keep those arms locked into low plank. Take a nice big breath in there. Toenails are on the mat, or on the floor, tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog or cobra, knees down. That's cobra, or knees up, upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. You're going to take 3 to 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. Feet are as far away from your hands as possible. Head's hanging heavy. Arms are straight. Tailbone's going high. Hips are pushed back. Take a nice big breath in. Move that left foot next to the right and inhale that right leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Make sure your arms stay straight. Drop the heel, bend the knee, pelvic stretch. Really lift the knee. Open the hip. Big breath in, take the right leg up to the sky and lower it down. Replace that right foot with the left, inhale the left leg high. Immediately drop it down, pelvic stretch. Make sure the arms are straight, head's hanging heavy. Lift the knee, drop the heel, open the hip. Slowly lower the foot to the mat. Take a nice big breath in. You can step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Right here, big toes touch, sliver between the heels, hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Nice, guys. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, really stretch up. Palms touch and come down to Tadasana or mountain pose. So your big toes touch, sliver in between the heels, eyes are closed, palms are shining forward, and you're standing in your power because you can do anything you set your mind to. Palms are shining forward, chest is lifted, chin is lifted. You take as many breaths as you need here. For time purposes, I'm going to inhale the arms out and up. And we're going to do that 3 times, hands to heart. Inhale, out and up, really stretch. Exhale, hands to heart, and one more time. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, this time we're going to go all the way through the heart, forward fold. Inhale, your hands to your shins, halfway lift, long neck, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the bottom, Utkatasana or chair pose. Weight in the heels, lift the toes. If you can't straighten your arms, I kind of like to interlace the fingers maybe. We haven't done this in class, but make a little gun with your hands, and that'll bring your arms in. Weight in the heels, lift the toes. Sitting in that imaginary chair. Deep breaths in and out. About 5 breaths here. Hands come to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, long neck, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, I'm going to turn here for you guys, and step it back. High plank to low, either the toes or the knees. Lower to the belly or hover. Inhale, up dog or cobra, knees are down or knees are up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale the right leg high. Here we go, we're going to swing it through. Warrior 1. Right foot's flat, try to get it up in between your hands. Back foot is flat and on an angle. And then you're going to rise up. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Make sure you can see the big toe on that right foot. Big breath in, big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. Frame the foot and step it back. Vinyasa, high plank to low, either the toes or the knees. Lower to the belly or hover. Make sure your arms are tucked in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Knees are down or up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. When you're ready, bring that left foot in between the hands or as close as you can get it. Coming up into Warrior 1. Rise up, nice and strong. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Hips are squared off to the front of your room. Big breath in, make sure you can see the big toe of the left foot. Big breath out. One more. Frame the foot. Step it back. Vinyasa, high plank to low. Meeting in downward facing dog if you don't want to do the whole vinyasa. Low plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Nice, guys. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long neck. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the bottom. Utkatasana or chair pose. This time we're going to put a little flair. I didn't do this before. We're going to mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit longer for you. Prayer twist. Left elbow goes on top or on the outside of that right leg. Open the arms if that feels good. Use a block or a pillow or whatever you have home to put your hands here if you want to, or you can put it on the floor. Open the heart. One more breath. Hands come to heart. Twist the other way. Hands stay at heart. You can split the arms. You can put the hand down. Big breath. Hands come to heart. Stay there. Straighten the legs. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, long neck. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step it back. High plank to low, knees or toes, high plank, low plank, hover or go to the belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Knees down or up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go back to the warriors. Right leg goes high. Swing it through, Warrior 1. Arms go high, pinkies in, thumbs out. See the big toe on that right foot. Back foot's flat on an angle. Nice big breath in, open it up, Warrior 2. Settle in. Feet stay exactly where they're at. You don't move them, you just move the arms. Strong gaze past that right hand. Big breath. Frame the foot, step it back. High plank to low, vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog, low plank. Hover or go belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Knees down or up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg high, here we go. No wasting time. Left leg goes forward. Rise up, warrior one. Pinkies in, thumbs out. See the big toe? Open it up, warrior two. Strong gaze. Big breath. Frame the foot. Step it back. High plank to low. Meeting in downward facing dog. Big breath. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees. Step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All right, guys, here we're going to come to the end of what we've learned so far. So options are come into goddess. Toes are out, heels are in, hands are at heart. You're really opening your hips with your elbows, pushing into the inside of those legs. Dropping your tailbone. If you need to use a pillow or blocks, you can do that underneath here. So this is option one, goddess. Option two is hero. Just sit on your shins. Come back to your breath. Or onto your butt. Or just quit right now, it doesn't matter. Or if you want to try that trick that we talked about, crow pose. Make a shelf with your triceps, the back of your arms. And I've shown you all kinds of different options to try this against the wall or using blocks. Your gaze is forward. You lift up one foot, and maybe that's enough. Or maybe then you lift up both feet for full crow. And then you come down. And then you're going to come flat to your back. This is not the end of the flow, but this is the end of what we've learned so far. When I come back from traveling, we will pick it up. So come flat to your back. Rock side to side. Take a spinal twist to the right. Drop your bent legs to the right. Close-eyed gaze over this left shoulder. Settle in. You take as many breaths as you want here. Then you're going to switch it to the other side. Bent legs fall to the left. Close-eyed gaze over the right shoulder. And breathe. And bringing your knees into your chest. Again, you can slow this down to whatever you're feeling when you do this practice. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Make yourself a tiny little package or a tiny little ball. Tighten everything up from the top of your head to your tips of your toes. Big breath. Tighten, tighten, tighten. When you're ready, exhale the breath out of the mouth that we've kept in for so long. And release the body into your final pose, Shavasana. And you're just going to let go of the breath. Let go of the practice. And if you're doing this in your privacy of your own home, maybe you take a little nap. Maybe you continue to focus on that mantra, that word that you chose, or I gave you the word home. And when you're ready, you slowly rise up. Head's the last to come up. Sitting in any comfy seated pose for you. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale your hands to heart. I thank you guys for practicing with me. I'm excited that everyone is excited to learn more, to get into their bodies, and to see changes, mind, body, spirit, and emotions. So until we meet again, I pray that when you are in your home, when you are in your casa, when you are in your house, that you feel super safe, that you feel super loved and super comfortable, because we all deserve that sanctuary, that place where we call home. Until we meet again, I will see you guys soon. We bow forward with grateful hearts, sharing namaste. Thank you guys.